Howdy folks, today we're going to take this this Savage number 4 Mark 1 Star out. We're going to put some rounds through it. It's a reconditioned rifle. The barreled action was absolutely beautiful. I put it in a nice piece of BSA walnut. Interestingly enough though, this stock could have been made for this rifle because although they're not serialed, this Savage has actually got broad arrow stamps on it, and so does the wood. It's got BMP stamped, so it's British nitro approved. And interesting, it's got the JJ inspector on there from the Savage plant. Anyhow, this is a 2-groove barrel. It's an experienced rifle. 5-groove versus 2-groove. There's always a big debate as to which is more accurate. I suspect the 5-groove. I'm starting to suspect now that the 5-groove is more accurate than your typical 2-groove. And we're gonna put this rifle to the test today. Put a bunch of rounds through it. I've got to zero it first, go through that process, and then we're gonna engage some targets at 200 meters, off sandbags, fully supported in the rear and in the front. See what it can do, and then we'll do the same thing, but shooting in the prone supported, which means that I'm on the ground shooting a deliberate style match, but my forearm is going to be supported by a sandbag. And essentially one of the tests that we're going to prove is why you never really zero your rifle off sandbags. Certainly it's going to give you the best benefit so far as accuracy is concerned, but when you're shooting using skeletal structure and with muscle support, rifles have a tendency to shoot just a little bit differently, so we're going to try to demonstrate that for you today. I've done this in the past in a different video. It was not well accepted. A lot of people were disagreeing with what I was saying, and that's fine. However, really, honestly, the proof is in the pudding and what happens on paper. So let's give that a go and have some fun with this old warhorse. These are great rifles. This one here, unfortunately, has a short buttstock on it, and I'm not sized. This is too small for me. There is a way of sizing these things, by the way, if you don't know. Well, maybe it's an opportunity for another video. But the Bantam and the short buttstocks are far too short for me. I'm more of a normal to long, and so these are not terribly comfortable rifles for me to shoot, but we'll see what it can do at 200 meters. Until then, have fun and enjoy the video. Well, there's the 2-groove at 100 meters. Not bad at all. 5-round group, or is that a 6-round group? Oh yeah, 6 rounds. And it's about 2-inch, 1.5 inches, something like that. Off bags, and then 10 rounds off on paper from the prone supported. Now, I'm not even going to use a sling this time to show you that there is a bit of a difference so far as where you print. The target will be at 200 meters, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's off bags. There's 10 rounds, and here's prone supported. I don't know what the hell happened there. But very honestly, if you were to ignore that flyer right there, at 200 meters with a 2-groove barrel on this Lee Enfield, we're right here, kind of your main point of impact, right around here. But off bags, we're up here. It's not much of a scientific experiment, but if you're going to zero your rifle, zero it in the way that you will always be shooting it. Don't zero it off sandbags or off a bipod, and then don't use sandbags or a bipod when you're hunting. Shoot it the way you would normally shoot it, and you'll print where you want to be. This is only 200 meters. Any one of these would be a kill shot on a moose or a deer, but and it's not significant. But if you're going to be competing or shooting at long distances, 300, 400, 500 meters, then yeah, this will make a big difference. Big difference. It'll win. It'll win or lose you a match. Food for thought, folks. Rifle Chair signing off, and as always, Maple Leaf up.
Oh. Okay, what you see there is a piece of steel at 210 meters, and it's about 8 inches across and about 1.5 meters tall. And we're going to shoot at it with that Savage number 4 Mark 1 Star Lee Enfield rapid fire, 210 meters.
Half hits. I think half hits. Whew. And that rifle's hot. Okay, let's let things cool down here for a minute. That was fun.